Hey, what's going on, everybody? Movie Phantom here, and of course I'm joined by my lovely girlfriend Maya. And yes, Wednesday, reading some viewer comments right here. So up first we got 13th Wolfman, and on Monday I was talking about how the company mentioned that the Cancer Man and Skinner are coming back for the X-Files. I don't want to say reboot, relaunch. We'll call it relaunch, the relaunch. And and I told myself I didn't watch like the last 2 seasons. I saw bits of it, but I didn't follow it like I did, the previous ones. And anyway, I was under the impression the Cancer Man is dead, but he said he does, he makes a return or he shows up in the final season. So there we go. So thank you, 31 Man, appreciate that. I know I've been bitching a lot lately about the True Blood, and justifiably so. By the way, we finally finished season 3, and it did suck balls. Torture Vision's on my side. Thank you, buddy. I appreciate it because he claims it sucks. He said he did just remind him.
You guys don't know any good movies.
He said it just reminds him of like an R-rated version of Twilight, and that's exactly what it is. So, thank you, bro. And finally, Ghostface Kid hit me up with some questions, and we got: would you rather be a vampire or a werewolf, and why? So you want to answer this one first?
I want to be a werewolf.
You want to be a werewolf? Really? That surprises me. And what is your reason behind that?
Because I think it'd be awesome to have like a freaking the fuzziness of the hair.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Alright. So the furry, you want to be furry?
Yeah.
Okay. See, I'm going to go vampire, and I'm going to cheat a little bit because in certain film adaptations, the vampire can turn into a wolf. It does happen. So I'm, Evil Ed in Fright Night turns into a wolf. So yeah, I'm gonna go vampire. I always said vampire would be awesome anyways, because I'm more of a night guy than a daytime guy. Like if I didn't have a shitty factory job, I would definitely, like if I was a billionaire, let's just come out and say, if I was a billionaire, I would never see the sunlight. I would just be like, fuck it. And I would literally just be up at night. That's it. That's it. All of that, I always imagine like, I don't know, if I was like Lestat or Louis, I guess, I don't know, either one, it don't fucking matter. Anybody from Interview with the Vampire, like, you're there with the origins of film, like cinema. It's brand new to you. So it's like you will outlive cinema probably. So it's cool to kind of be there from the beginning and be able to say like, I was there when Nosferatu was first in theater. That's an awesome thing right there. So yeah, I would love to. I think that'd be cool. The immortality factor is really sweet on that. So yeah, I'm saying vampire. Lost Boys. I'd definitely be like David from the Lost Boys, just party all the time and blood it up. Good stuff. We got if you could have any superpower, what would it be? Sweet.
Read minds.
You able to read people's minds?
Yeah.
Far out. I can see that. I'm going to go with invisibility. And I'll just tell you right now, I would not be a hero. I would be, not only would I be a villain, I'd be a sexual deviant. I'm sorry, it's the truth. It's the fucking truth. If I had invisibility, there's a whole lot of raping going on. I know it sounds horrible. I'm a scumbag and I won't even try to deny it. So anyways, favorite toys growing up?
Okay.
What was your favorite toy growing up?
Toy? Just one? Or
Well, give those out there. Throw some out there.
Let's see. I play with Barbies and baby dolls all the time.
Alright. So Barbies and baby dolls. I went through different phases. But the one constant, like, throughout my entire childhood, pro wrestlers. I just love playing. And you got to the point where like I bought the wrestlers and I'd play with the wrestlers and everything. But I'd always incorporate the others. Like I never incorporated wrestlers into anything else. Like I remember like one of my early stages it was Ghostbusters. And I had the Ghostbusters toys and everything. I would never mix the wrestlers with the Ghostbusters, but I'd bring the Ghostbusters into the wrestling world, They always like jobbers and shit. So yeah, I would say wrestlers. That's probably my big thing. And then I did go through a phase where because you mentioned Legos when you sent this question to me, and yeah, I went through a big Lego phase too. But I was a lot like Will Ferrell from the Lego Movie. I would not mix genres at all. Like it was almost like no, and I had no like I don't know. I feel like I got creativity, but when it came to Legos, I stuck strictly to the manual. I did not fuck it around or nothing like that. It had to be exactly how it was on the paper or the instructions, and that was it. Like I don't know. I just remember like my little brother would be like, "We can put wings on this ship." I'm like, "No, we ain't putting wings on the ship. It's a fucking ship. We leave it alone." You know. So, but yeah. So yeah, that's my answer there. And finally, he said, "What would your dream film be?"
PLL.
PLL. Pretty Little Liars. PLL
Yeah.
movie. All right. Ah, shit. You know, there's so many movies I would love to see, but I guess I mean. If I'm just gonna go, you said dream film, so I'm just gonna go with the most ridiculous, like could never happen in a million years. I would love to see some kind of major mashup, almost like I'll just pick one. I don't know, either one, I guess, like House of Dracula, where you had like, or maybe House of Frankenstein, whichever one came first, House of Dracula or House of Frankenstein, but where you had like a bunch of the Universal characters, you know, collide, you know, for the first time. I would like to do something like that with horror movies. Just have a lot more, like remember the scene in Cabin in the Woods where like they're in the underground like facility and like you know they're in the cube elevator and they're passing everything else, like something like that. But you have Freddy and Jason and Michael and Chucky and you know all you know, this entire like roster of horror film, you know, villains, if you will. Something like that, or maybe something like Waxworks, where no, I got one better. Something like Stay Tuned, where they got like because I had an idea for a video game like that one time. You can do a movie like that, like literally like a horror fan. You know, he loves horror movies, maybe a little too much, and he has this clicker, and he's just like, and he gets sucked into the TV, but he gets sucked into like a horror movie channel or something like that, and he has to go through like each of that. I think that'd be awesome, something like that. So yeah, that's what I would say. Drop the whoever owns copyrights and all that bullshit. Get rid of that shit, and yeah, horror films.
Oh, I also want the Maximum Ride series.
Maximum Ride. Yeah, it's the book series you read,
Yeah.
isn't it? What's it about?
It's about these kids. They're like in a lab for so long,
Mm-hmm.
and they have like wings.
Okay.
Yeah, and then they leave. They're trying to get away from all these lab peoples.
Okay. Getting tracked down by the
Yeah.
people who run the place. So, yeah. So, there's my answer there. So, thank you, Ghostface Kid. And thank you, everybody who participated this week. I appreciate it. Once again, you got comments, questions, recommendations for, you know, maybe movies you want me to review. Hate mail, love mail, whatever you guys got, throw it our way. And actually, this is kind of a... I'll hit that later. We'll hit that some other time. So yeah, there you go. And of course, it's not just, you know, comments on this video. You can leave comments on any of the videos. I usually try to do one a day. I took a little bit of time off last week just because the fan's a dick and he just decided to abuse a religious holiday. A religious weekend, if you will. But no, I typically try to drop a video a day. So yeah, hit me up on any of those. Leave your comments down below. So you got anything else to say?
No.
Nope. Well, on behalf of Maya, I'm the Movie Phantom, and